fucking broads. I'm sorry. Look, this whole women are equal thing was really cute, and I believed it. I did. Now, see, all the girls like rolling their eyes. Because the women that love me, they know I don't think women are unequal. I think they're different. They should be treated, but we're going to go this route. He's like, oh, here he goes. Now, the women who don't know me, they actually think I'm being genuinely sexist and I hate women, but we're going to go this route anyway. Swear to God, you girls would be hopeless without us men. Us men would be hopeless without you. I understand we need each other, but Jesus fucking Christ. All us men want is for you to not destroy the equipment. Okay? I think what would make men very happy, be it your husband, your boyfriend, don't destroy the house. Don't destroy the cars. Don't destroy the computers. Just do some basic maintenance and use some common sense. Because when cars or houses or computers break, it's usually an expensive fix. Either in outright expense, or the time we have to look it up on YouTube and fix it. Now, there's only one toilet in the Clarey household. Only one. And it started getting clogged. So I'm like, wow, it's clogged. So I got the plunger. That usually does it. Oh, no, not this time. Can't take a shit. Literally, I've changed my days to wake up like I've holded off on, not the sound crash, I've holded off on going number twosies to wait till like the bar or the restaurant opens in town because I can't go number twosies in my house. I have to because you don't want to clean a toilet that's, it's disgusting. So for the past 2 days, I've been trying to do that, the liquid plumber, I wasted 2-3 hours dealing with this thing. So I'm like, okay, I go online and I look up, all right, how do you unplug a toilet? And I knew there was probably going to be like a snake thing or something. I was thinking about getting like a coat hanger or something in there. And they got this thing it's like a roto-rooter, but it's a snake. They call it a snake. And, how do you snake your toilet? How do you snake your drain? So I was looking at this, and economics plays a role here once again, ladies and gentlemen. You'll appreciate this. I haven't had to unplug a toilet this badly ever. Like in the, 20 years? When did I buy my first property? 24? 16 years. Okay, 16 years of owning property. Never had to have a roto-rooter or something that bad of a plugged-up toilet. The plunger always worked, the liquid plumber, whatever. Well, this time I had to do it. So I was like, well, I don't want to get, this looks like a device I got to go and buy over at, Home Depot. So I was going to go to Home Depot, and then I said, okay, wait a minute, I haven't had a use for this in 16 years. This is something that I should be able to rent. Maybe even pay a plumber. I don't want more crap in my house. I don't need any more crap. And this is kind of a big, long thing that would need to be stored somewhere. So I could put it in my shed, maybe, I don't know. But I didn't want another thing. So I was like, I bet you I got a buddy. So I called him my realtor buddy, and he does have one. He has this snake device. So we go pick it up, and he doesn't just have the regular old snake device. It's basically just a metal coil, and it's got a crank at the end. So you kind of jam it down there, you push it down, and then you rotate it right or left, and that turns the coil, and that coil mixes shit up over down in the toilet and unplugs it. So my buddy, he doesn't have like the normal one. No. He's got the fancy one. This thing, I picked it. It should just be a piece of metal with a coil that comes out of it and a handle at the end. He's got the electric version. This is the one you plug in. There's a little pedal you step on, and then it will electrically rotate the thing. I had to think, dude, really? How much did you waste on this tool? Which I am incredibly appreciative that he lent to us, because we have a toilet now that works. But I'm kind of thinking, how what's his name? Tim Allen do you have to be to get the power roto-rooter, Like this one thing you're going to use once every 20 years to unplug a toilet. Something as unromantic and uncleansly as unclogging a toilet. You have to have the electric plug-in one. So I plug it in and I kind of figure out how to use it. And it's got an instruction manual that's thicker than most of the books I've written. And I had to push on the thing. And it did. It rotated. So I kind of dug it in and I tried to flush it. Didn't work. Had to put it back in. jammed it in there, thread it down, hit the thing, and all of a sudden the water just went right down. I'm like, oh, maybe that was it. Maybe that's what did it. So I hit the flushing thing again, and it came down, went down. So I'm like, cool, whatever it was, we got rid of it. It's good to go. Now I start pulling the thing out, and already some of you are wincing. So I'm starting to pull the coil back out of the toilet. Oh, and guess what comes with it? Guess what the culprit was? Well, ladies, I know you think you can flush your feminine products down the toilet. I know that Oprah and all these broads who never invented one motherfucking thing in Western civilization or technology, never studied physics, never studied engineering, doesn't know anything about plumbing. I know that you can... Oh, what's a female product? We'll leave it at that. Now, I don't use female products. I don't. And this thing was attached to the end. And I'm like, ugh. And then old Captain's brain said, hey, wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute. Women are equal. I do hold them to the exact same standards I have men. So you want to know what I did? I left that thing downstairs right now. It's in the bathroom. That thing is still attached to the end of the coil. And guess who gets to clean that up? That's right. The person that flushed it down the toilet. Because I don't want to be sexist. I don't want to think that women can't do this themselves. I don't want to think women can't do plumbing. That would be insulting. So there's the girl got caught red-handed with her hands in the cookie jar. I'm like, hey, what? I haven't told her yet. She hasn't. She's gonna wait. She doesn't know about this. I will text her, say, hey, I fixed the toilet. She'll be like, yay, you're my hero. Like, you're cleaning up the mess. But seriously, ladies, could you just not fucking shit up? This took me 3 hours of my goddamn time. Had to go down and get a fucking roto-rooter, all dirty. Don't worry, yeah, it's totally dirty. I had to wash after all this. But come on, really, gals? I remember another gal I dated, and I think I may have told this story before, but it's worth telling again because it's a lesson for all you boys. You never date a girl who drives a Chevy Cavalier. There are two GM vehicles that are big red signs, big red warning flags, just like a woman with horses. You never date a woman that drives a Chevy Cavalier or a Pontiac Sunfire. These are what would you call them? I can't even call them whore cars. They're just the worthless woman car. It's like, this woman has issues car, right? These are cars that GM specifically made to warn men about dating these girls. Now, this girl I dated drove a Chevy Cavalier, and I was young and stupid and didn't know this at the time. And later on, it turned out, yes, she did have issues, and so that was ended very quickly. But I remember we were going out, and I forgot something like, I think maybe her oil light went on. I said, when's the last time you changed the oil? She's like, change the oil? I'm like, yeah, change the oil. You gotta do it every, 3,000 to 5,000 miles, depending on the type of engine and the type of oil you use. Well, I haven't changed the oil in this car yet. I'm like, you haven't changed the oil? I'm like, what do you mean, ever? I said, how many miles you got on this thing? The fucking cunt had 50,000 miles. Never changed the oil. Now, we had broken up before the engine destroyed itself. But ladies, seriously, can you just stop fucking up expensive pieces of equipment? We're not asking you to become mechanical engineers. We're not asking you to be able to build a house from scratch. All we're asking you to do is maintain these very expensive pieces of equipment with the most basic of maintenance and common sense. Don't flush your fucking tampons down the toilet. Please put oil into the engine every once in a while. Don't download everything on your computer that's free or comes with whatever down. I think women are a little bit more savvy about that. I think women are a little bit more aware of viruses and all. Because then, who's got to fix it? You girls? Oh, laugh, I say. Har, har, hardy, har, har. You women fix the fucking house, the car, the computer? Oh, that's precious. That's rich. That's rich.